And a Madison man bound over for trial accused of killing 4 people in a drunk driving crash. But that man will soon be looking for a new attorney. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson.
And I'm Eric Franke. News 3 has learned the attorney for Victor Benitez will ask to be removed from the case because he actually responded to the crash as a Fitchburg firefighter. Only News 3's Marc Lovicott has the story. It's new tonight at 10. Mark.
Eric and Sarah, Victor Benitez attorney Jason Gonzalez works part-time with the Fitchburg Fire Department. He responded to that crash in February, delivering equipment to the scene about an hour after it happened. But when people started finding out that he's now representing the man accused of causing the crash, red flags started flying up. On a cold February evening, police and fire respond to an awful scene in the city of Fitchburg. A car crash with 3 dead. Another will die a short time later. Jason Gonzalez was one of the firefighters on the scene that night. He also happens to be representing the man, Victor Benitez, who was allegedly behind the wheel, drunk and high on drugs.
The incident commander requested that a vehicle be transported to the scene that carries lights. It's called a utility vehicle. I did operate that utility vehicle, drove it to the scene.
And you know, all I can say is I see potential for conflict.
On the surface, many are seeing it as an obvious conflict of interest.
I would like to state for the record that the state is not making a motion for him to be removed from the case.
Prosecutors left it up to the judge to see if there was indeed a conflict. Judge William Faust.
You and your conscience, Mr. Gonzalez, need to decide if you have a conflict.
Left it up to Gonzalez, who at the time decided to stay on. After the preliminary hearing.
I just want to ask you a little about the potential conflict of interest in this case.
At this point, I'd rather not speak about it.
Gonzalez dodged our questions, but had a change of heart about an hour or so later. He tells News 3 by phone he will recuse himself from the case. Gonzalez says after speaking with the ethics board and personal reflection, it was just the right thing to do. Gonzalez tells me he will file a motion with the court tomorrow asking to be removed from the case and then will assist Benitez with finding another attorney to represent him. All of that, though, has no effect on what happened in court today. Benitez was bound over for trial and he entered a not guilty plea for all 17 counts against him. As for future court hearings, no dates so far, Eric, have been set.
All right, interesting legal developments there. Marc Lovicott. Mark, thanks.
You bet.